It is good. It is good. Yes, God said those words just before evening. Just before evening. It is good. Then God blessed us. God blessed us with evening. And now that same God has blessed us. Has blessed us, yes, with another new day. A little more time and a little while longer to try and make better, better. Better is not always the best. So God has given us, just has blessed us, has gifted us with just a little more time to try and make better, better. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt, McCain Cash. I'm up for it. God, thank you so much for the gift of this new day. And yes, I will try my best to make better, better, because you're going to be there with me, helping me. And right now you have directed us, yes, us, to the 23rd chapter of Luke, verses 44 through verse 49. Jesus's death. Jesus's death. It was now about the 6th hour, and darkness came over the whole land until the 9th hour, for the sun stopped shining, and the curtain of the temple was torn in two. Jesus called out with a loud voice, "Father, into my hands I commit my spirit." When he had said this, he breathed his last. The centurion, seeing what had happened, praised God, and said, "Surely this was a righteous man." Let me just read that over again. The centurion, seeing this, seeing what had happened, praised God and said, "Surely this was a righteous man." When all the people who had gathered to witness this sight saw what took place, they beat their breast and went away. But all those who knew him, including the women who had followed him from Galilee, stood at a distance, watching these things. The words that come to mind, my imagination was very vivid, and I could see and feel this scene. So what comes to mind that I will keep embraced within the palms of my prayers for just this little while longer, little more time. The words, afterward, after the fact, aftershock, and forward. Aftershock, or after the shock, afterwards, after the fact. God what happens after the shock? What happens after the shock? It says here that the women stood at a distance watching these things. How, O Lord, how, O Lord, do we respond after the shock? Do we stand at a distance watching? And I suppose that there are a couple of other words that come to mind as I am saying these things. Respond and react. So before the fact, prior to the after the fact, how do we respond? Do we respond or do we react? It's a lot to keep embraced within the palms of my prayers as I prepare to get on up and go on out into the crowd. How do I respond to what is taking place, or do I react? And what about afterwards? Do I respond and try to move forward? Or do I just react and not be able to do anything? There is a lot, oh God, for me to ponder this day as I go about the business of God's business. But one thing I do know for sure is this, that as long as you, oh God, are embraced within the palms of my prayers, and I know that there are others out there who also will have you embraced within the palms of your prayers. And so together with you, we can move forward. We can move forward. And rather than react in a disparate way, we can respond with, I believe, a higher emotional quotient, a higher spiritual quotient, and yes, so most certainly, a higher IQ. So God, just know that you are embraced within the palms of our prayers all day long. We have each other and we have you. So that yes, just before evening, we will hear you say, it is good. It is good. So after the fact, after the shock, afterwards, we can move forward because you were there with us before, and we know that you will be with us after and during. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams, Foster Hall, Harvey Brown, Fontaine, Turner, Hill, Holt, McCain, Cash, and I will not let anything keep me from getting on up, going on out, even though I don't know what is going to take place. I am going to just get on up and go on out because I know who is with me. for this little while longer, this little more time, because God is the one who is directing my path and yours, before and after, before and after, and we can move forward.